Hey roses, and welcome back to my channel where we are all about God, glam, and owning our business. So today I have done this really beautiful black smoky eye. I used two different techniques to do it, so you guys do have like pretty much a black smoky eye two ways. So excited to bring you guys this. Now I decided on a black smoky eye even though we are getting a little bit more closer to fall. Since September 15th, 2014, my friend Chanel passed away. And for me, doing a black smoky eye was kind of like becoming her signature that we were learning and going through together. I was just learning how to master these things. She was just learning how to do it by herself. So it was something that we really got close together with and began to bond with. So I just wanted to share with you guys two different ways. I know black smoky eyes can be a little bit intimidating sometimes. So I wanted to make sure that my roses felt prepared and also sure of themselves when they go in to do a black smoky eye. So without further ado, we're just going to jump right into this video, and make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you aren't subscribed yet, and let's jump right into the video. Hey guys, so taking a sponge, I'm just going to blend out any creasing that might have happened, and I'm going to tight line my waterline beforehand so I don't mess up this makeup look. So for the first way to do a smoky eye is to begin with the lid first and then work your way up into the crease. So what I'm doing here, just with the lip brush, because it's nice and firm, well this lip brush was, I am just going to take a gel eyeliner and begin to place that exactly where I want. Now I'm taking a dense tapered brush and I am going to move that gel eyeliner and begin to work it in the exact places that I want. I'm not here to blend it out completely. I just want to make sure that those edges are nice and diffused. Then going in with a tiny eyeshadow brush, I am just going to pack in a matte black eyeshadow shade to set that area. Now, we do not want, when we apply this next color, to be having our black move everywhere. Now, as you guys see, I'm taking a fluffy brush right here and I am just packing and gently blending that pink into it. I am doing this not to blend the two colors together, but to get a guideline and a base for where I want these colors to stop and end. What you guys will see me do next is blend these two colors in together. So regardless on if it's black, an eyeshadow look, especially smoky, tends to look a little crazy before it comes all together. So just trust me on this, roses. Going back in with that same brush that we moved the gel liner with, I am just blending and gently buffing in the black into the pink. So what I'm doing now is I'm going back in with that same brush with no new product, and I'm just blending and buffing what we've created to make sure that we still have that beautiful vibrancy from the pink. Now I'm going to take a fluffier eyeshadow brush and I am just going to blend a beautiful peachy coral shade into the outer crease. Now this gives the full diffused look all the way through. Now the goal of this, since the eye itself is so bold, we want everything else to be nice and soft and diffused. And throughout these entire looks, I'm just going to go back and layer the products or layer the blends and just add some more. So here I'm using shimmery colors for a brow bone and an inner corner highlight. So what you guys will see me do is just smoke out the bottom look, and then we're going to jump straight into the second eye look. So the difference between this one and the first one, there is a huge don't involved in this, and we'll talk about that soon. Trust me, it'll come up very quickly. But the difference is that we're building up the crease first versus building up the eyeshadow. So I'm just going in with that pink and now this orange corally shade, and I'm gonna go between those two shades to get that really soft diffused look that we want already, because we're starting with the crease. So we do have that ability and time to be able to go back and forth and get that softness that we're looking from off of the jump. So here is where we are getting very close to the don't. Look at that brush flip. But seriously, so I do the same exact thing and I put a line of gel liner on my eye to begin to move it out. But the brush that I picked up, roses, is the exact brush that I used to set it. Now you guys will see right here not even right here, where that is a huge problem, because when I go in to move it, like I'm trying to right now, it is not going to move. It is going to stay there because there's eyeshadow still on that brush. And so versus using the dense brush that is going to pick up less product, this one is actually depositing it. So as I'm trying to go in and blend it, all it's doing is setting it right there in place. So you'll see me take the brush that I actually initially used, and here is just a little insight into my mom life. I hope you guys enjoy. Listen, it's so important that you listen. Say hi. Oh, Mom. It's important that you listen. Mommy. Yes. Mom. The flowers, those are called roses. Mommy. How you just gonna be turning around? Mom, T. Senshi. Those are my guys, Raylan and Raymond. And so as you guys see here, I'm taking the first brush that I used to move around the gel liner, and I'm actually trying to move it around now. But what I seen, and I actually noticed it during like this part, I was like, dang, this is not the brush that I had originally used. I did this backwards. So it made it harder for the product itself to move. So be very mindful about which product and how much product you have on your brushes, because it could end up in a total disaster. Now, all I did was begin to blend and apply it higher and higher to begin to have that depth come into the crease to where it would naturally meet it. So this is where all of these other shades, where gently blending it up and diffusing it is going to play a huge role. With any smoky eye, any eyeshadow look or foundation, you have to take your time to blend. The key to nice eyeshadow is blending. Even if you guys see me right here, I'm lifting up my own eyebrow to hold it taut to make sure that I'm getting it the best blend that I possibly can. Even if that means putting tape under your eyes, masking tape preferably, that you got the stickiness off of. But even if you need a guide or anything like that, there are so many things that you can do to ensure that your makeup stays and looks beautiful. Here's a comparison. Now we are going to jump into the foundation. This is something that is already just a soft spot in my heart. Black eyeshadow, not even just black eyeshadow, black smoky eyes are something that I stated in the beginning me and Chanel would really bond over. And so I thought it being so appropriate that her day of celebration being September 15th, that I bring you guys one of what I believe to be my signature looks and one of the very first eyeshadow looks as a professional makeup artist that I was determined to learn how to do. So the reason I'm not really talking about much of the foundation is because it didn't really change that much from my last video. There are a few differences or a few things that I focus on and emphasize during this time, but I really just wanted to more so give you guys that information, the nitty gritty, the do's and don'ts for our eyeshadow. So let's review. You want to have a base, whether that be black. I wouldn't recommend white because it is going to be a little weird to pick up. Usually like black, navy blue. There's so many different colors in gel liners now that is absolutely amazing. Shout out to my boo out. But you want to make sure that you decide whether you're going to build up the eyeshadow, like the actual mobile lid, or if you're going to build up the crease. If you are just beginning this, I personally would recommend building up the crease, since that's how most of us are already doing our makeup anyways. But if you are looking for a little bit of a challenge, try starting with the black, because once you are starting with the black, you actually can see just that black in itself. And that's normally what you see anyways with these black eyeshadow looks. It's a bold, deep, dark black eye and a beautiful, soft, diffused crease and brow bone. Everything is just soft from here on out. So this is a point, totally off topic at this point, but this is a part that I really wanted to emphasize and just show you guys. As I said, you don't want to move your face or tilt your face as you're doing your chin contour, and you want to bring it down to where that natural shadow falls anyways. If you guys are looking for just a little bit more detail on this, there is a video on Tati's YouTube Her last video that she did was Scott Barnes, and he really breaks down the technique as far as chin contouring that has changed my life. But here we go again with this unnecessary nose contour, but it's all right, roses. Like, makeup is your art. Makeup is something that you take your time, you practice, and you learn, and nobody can take that away from you. Anytime you put your heart into it, anytime you practice and you're resilient with it, you guys will get it. That is exactly why I wanted to do one of the most intimidating eyeshadow looks for my roses, because I'm trying to break things down to the nitty gritty. So last week we had, not even last week, Monday we had our everyday, almost no makeup looks. And today we have this bright, bold, fun, sexy, alluring black smoky eye. And this is so on the more far extreme. Like, I actually went to church this night and felt a little bit weird. Like, I have a lot of makeup on. This is a very strong eyeshadow look. Definitely meant for like a full glam. I mean, but I'm so used to wearing these that it felt totally right. But I did feel a little weird. I felt a little too dressed up, if I do say. But honestly, you guys, I would really love your feedback and love to know which one of these looks that you guys would wear, which method would you try, what tips helped and what didn't. And during this part, I give you guys two options for lips. I give you guys a beautiful kind of nudish color that really matches the natural flush of my lips. And then I got to do a quick plug. Shout out to my girl Kyler at pluslifeliving.co on Instagram. She has a clothing line, but she also has created these liquid lippies well before this. And so the one that I'm so excited to show you guys is actually a beautiful red. It's so velvety. It's so smooth. It feels like nothing on your lips. Here it is. It's called Love Weight. These are so nice. They build up beautifully. And so I just wanted to give a quick plug before we end this video. But you guys, I really do love you. I pray that you guys stay strong and courageous and know that you are in control, and at any moment you can take back the authority over your life. And I love you guys so much. I will see you next week, and I am so excited. Let me know in the comments below which lip look was your favorite. See you next week, roses. All right, roses. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am so excited. Now I'm starting to get my pace and my flow back with recording. So I'm very excited to be bringing you guys new looks. And our first faith series will start Monday, October 7th. And it is all about who we are and knowing who our true and real enemies are. So if this is something that you guys would be interested in or looking forward to, consider hitting the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time, roses. Once again, I drop videos on Thursdays and Mondays. But if you guys would like to stay connected, feel free to follow me on Facebook or on Instagram. They are both Original Roses. And I'll see you next time, roses. Love you. Bye.